Hello Fortniters, fully loaded here, back with another video. This video will show you how to complete the Fortnite Vibing quest part 1. So this is going to be a long video. I've strung all the challenges together into one video, so bear with me. So the first part of this quest is to establish a device uplink. So the device uplink is near the old fortress location, and you'll see it here on the map here, just past the old wreckage of the fortress. And that kicks things off. And the second part is to collect food consumables for the party. So I'm doing this in Team Rumble mode so I can glide around and make things flow a little bit better. So just past the fortress towards Tilted Towers, there's a trailer area that basically spawns these cabbages. So there just happens to be 6, and that's what you need to collect in order to complete this part of the quest. So that makes that convenient and easy. The next part of the quest is to interact with party poppers in Rave Cave. So I did this in the second game. All the party poppers are inside Rave Cave, so you can see where I'm going here. And these party poppers basically will be, highlighted on the map. You'll see exclamation points on your map. So it'll help guide you, but you can follow where I'm going, and that will also help. But you need to, I think, collect 5 of these to complete this part of the quest. So there's one, and yeah, again, I'm doing this in Team Rumble mode. I find you run into less people when you're doing this. Like, I'm doing this in the storm. Most people won't be in the storm unless they're trying to do this challenge as well at the same time as you. So, your sole purpose besides completing the challenge is just trying to stay healed up. So you'll see along the way that's what I'm trying to do, as well as find these party poppers. So, again, and if you see anything that can heal you up, you might want to grab it. So, yeah, there's another party popper in here. I had to jump on the table, I think, for me to engage with it. That was number 2 of 5. And again, just grabbing any heal that I can, just to allow me to do this, hopefully in as few games as possible. So anyway, as you can see on the map, you can see the exclamation points popping up, little white diamond-shaped objects. So guiding you. So again, here's some splash that I'm going to get that'll keep my heal up. So there's another player who happens to be on my team doing this challenge as well. So he's covering up the party poppers. That was the 3rd one I needed. And the 4th one will be over here. You can still see the exclamation points on the map. I think it's just inside the structure here. So this is the 4th one. And I work towards getting the 5th one, and you'll notice it kind of looks like it glitches out. It won't allow me to engage with this one. It does, but it doesn't count it, kind of. So it did end up counting it, but as you'll see here, I'll go for a 6th one just because I thought this one was glitching out. So anyway, it did trigger the next part of the quest, which I was looking at there and highlighting. But anyway, I try to grab a 6th one just in case, but it was just, I think, a bit of a glitch, a temporary glitch, I guess. So yeah, anyway, I gotta heal up before I grab this 6th one, but I'll find I won't be able to basically interact with the party popper here, but I try anyway just to make sure before heading out of here onto the next part of the quest. So I do it. It doesn't do anything else either, so I move on to the next step, which has already engaged. So the next step again is back to establishing a device uplink. So this is in a no name area part of the map. It's in between Rocky Reels and the Joneses area. So anyway, there'll be a couple options for you to grab. They'll be clearly highlighted on the map when you get to this point in the quest, but anyway, and you can see probably where I am from the map on the screen, but I don't know how to describe it any better than that. Just in between those name locations that I mentioned previously. And then once you establish device uplink, you're supposed to destroy objects at the old IO outpost. So luckily there happens to be one not too far away from the device uplink, so again in Team Rumble I'm able to glide there to get there quicker. And yeah, you basically, these, you know, the leftover remnants of these IO outposts, you just can melee them, and you know, that will help you complete this challenge. So I only have to do it a few times. I think the structures above end up getting destroyed while I'm doing this, so it happens quite quickly. And again, you can see I'm constantly healing up. I am in the storm at this particular moment, so yeah, anyway, I destroy what I need to, and then the next part I can do right away. And basically, I think once you complete that step, you get the peace sign, so you can spray the peace signs on, you know, the structures, the old outpost structures. So again, I didn't destroy them all, so I'm able to complete this quest here as well. So yeah, that moves on to the next step, which is establish yet another device uplink. So this one is just in areas past the Reality Falls. I've marked the one I'm deciding to go to on the map. Again, you'll have a number of options, and it will be clearly highlighted on your map where you have to go. So this will kick off the next part of the quest. So I'll just have to run into the storm again, and there you go, easy to see. And then next you'll have to collect a reality seed from a reality pod. So if I'm going by the description, I didn't even try to collect a tree from the saplings. It seemed to be very specifically saying you had to collect a seed from a pod, which are a little more, I guess, difficult to find. But I'm near the gas station, near the mushroom area, and I happen to find one here. So that's what a pod looks like anyway, if you're wondering. I think now we're in a couple weeks now where you should be familiar with these reality saplings and reality pods. So I'm just grabbing this seed here that I see flying out, and I end up grabbing, I think, the other seeds once I kind of take cover here just to see what my next quest step is. But I go back and grab the other seeds, and I don't think you have to. I think you only need to grab one seed to complete the remainder of the challenges, but I, for whatever reason, thought it might be better just to grab a couple of them. So I even dropped my heal, and yeah, I keep on plugging. But just in retrospect, I think you would only need one seed, but I guess I'm kind of glad that I did take a couple of them, because I accidentally threw one of the seeds prematurely before I'm supposed to. So anyway, having multiples sort of saved me on that one. But anyway, now that I collected the seed, I have to take the reality seed to 3 named locations. So that's what I'm off doing here. I'm going to find some named locations. So these are just locations on the map that actually have names, and they're all highlighted again. So yeah, you can use the map to help point you in the right direction. You don't have to go to the particular locations that I went to, but I tried to go to the ones that were, you know, I guess fairly close to me and in the direction I had to go to get out of the storm. So fortunately enough, I come across a wolf that I'm able to basically to ride to make this move a little bit quicker. So that's what I'm doing here. So my first location I'll be going to is Rocky Reels. So yeah, here we go. I think I'll get hit by the storm a little bit in doing this, but again, I have a pretty good amount of health, but I am concerned that it will get depleted quickly. But I know, again, Rocky Reels has a lot of heal options. So anyway, so there's name location number 1. I'll have 2 more to do to get to 3. So I'm just gonna stop to get some heal, I think. So I'll open that cooler. Again, those coolers are great for finding various heal options. And I accidentally throw that seed down, so that's what I was mentioning earlier, which is fine. I think it opened up some slots for me to grab some heal, but anyway, off I go. I have to find another name location. So I think I stop again and Try to get, yeah, I'm getting some shield there. I got some heal spray, so that allows me to not be so worried about, I guess, running out of health and having to do this over multiple games. So anyway, I am cutting it close, I think, but anyway, I do manage to get out of the storm, and then I'll heal up after I get out of there so I can focus back on the challenge. So yeah, I guess I could have probably edited this a little bit better, so, or sped it up, but yeah, anyway. So I'm just healing up. This is a good to show you that it's not, you know, I find this game mode, again, you don't have to worry so much about people, you have to worry about healing up. So at least you can see some techniques that I'm using to stay healed up. So again, this is location number 2, the sanctuary. So now I'm headed to the next location, and that's the Joneses area. So after that, that should be the 3 that I need to complete this part of the quest. So again, as you can see, without the wolf, it might have taken a lot longer to do. So you may want to use a wolf or a boar to do this, just to move quickly. But yeah, not necessary, but it may help. So I won't have to go in the storm, I think, before this triggers. And then the final step is to plant or transplant a reality seed. So you'll see when it turns blue, that means you can chuck it and it will take. So there you go. So you get 7,000 XP for each stage. There was 10 stages, so that's 70,000 K XP, and then you get a bonus 36K for completing this. So worth doing. You get over 100 and something K XP. So hopefully this helps you out. Thanks for watching.